It was Christmas Eve, and I was alone in my apartment. I had no family or friends to celebrate with, so I decided to order some pizza and watch a movie on Netflix. I was feeling lonely and bored, but I tried to make the best of it. I heard a knock on the door, and I assumed it was the pizza delivery guy. I opened the door and saw a man wearing a red suit and a white beard. He had a big sack on his back and a smile on his face. "Hello there. Merry Christmas," he said cheerfully. Hi. Are you the pizza guy?" I asked, confused. No, I'm Santa Claus. Don't you recognize me?" he said, laughing. "Santa Claus? Yeah, right. And I'm the Easter Bunny. Look, buddy, I don't know what kind of prank this is, but I'm not in the mood for it, so please just leave me alone," I said, annoyed. He shook his head and said, "Oh, you don't believe in me, do you? Well, that's a shame, because I have a special gift for you, something you've always wanted." He reached into his sack and pulled out a wrapped box. He handed it to me and said, "Go ahead. Open it. It's yours." I took the box from him, feeling curious. It was heavy and had a strange smell. I tore off the wrapping paper and opened the lid. Inside, I saw something that made me scream. It was a severed head, a human head, a head that looked exactly like mine. I dropped the box and backed away from the door. I looked at the man, who was still smiling. He said, "Do you like it? It's a replica of your head. I made it myself. I used your DNA, your hair, your skin, everything. It's a perfect copy, and it's alive. Watch." He picked up the box and held it in front of me. The head opened its eyes and looked at me. It said, "Hello there. Merry Christmas." I felt a surge of terror and disgust. I slammed the door shut and locked it. I ran to the phone and dialed 911. I told them there was a crazy man outside my door who claimed to be Santa Claus and gave me a severed head. They said they would send someone right away. I hung up the phone and waited. I heard the man banging on the door saying, "Let me in, let me in. I have more gifts for you. Don't you want to see them?" I ignored him and hoped he would go away. I heard sirens outside and felt relieved. I looked out the window and saw a police car parked in front of my building. I saw 2 officers get out and walk towards the door. I waved at them and shouted, "Help! Help! He's here! He's here!" They looked at me and nodded. They approached the door and knocked. They said, "Police, open up." The banging stopped. I heard the man say, "Oh, hello, officers. Merry Christmas. I'm Santa Claus. I'm here to deliver some gifts." I heard the officers laugh and say, "Yeah, sure you are. And we're the Tooth Fairy and the Boogeyman. Come on, buddy, open the door. We just want to talk to you." The man said, Okay, I'll open the door. But first, let me show you something. Something you'll really like." I heard him unzip his sack and rummage inside. I heard him say, "Ah, here it is. This is for you, officer. This is for you." I heard him open the door and say, "Ta-da!" I heard a loud bang and a scream. I saw blood splatter on the window. I saw the man holding a shotgun and a severed arm, an arm that looked exactly like the officer's. He said, "Do you like it? It's a replica of your arm. I made it myself. I used your DNA, your fingerprints, your tattoo, everything. It's a perfect copy, and it's alive. Watch." He pointed the shotgun at the other officer and pulled the trigger. I heard another bang and another scream. I saw more blood on the window. I saw the man holding another severed arm, an arm that looked exactly like the other officer's. He said, "Do you like it? It's a replica of your arm. I made it myself. I used your DNA, your watch, your ring, everything. It's a perfect copy, and it's alive. Watch." He threw the arms on the ground and picked up his sack. He looked at me and said, "Now, it's your turn. I have more gifts for you. Gifts that you'll never forget. Gifts that will make you scream. Gifts that will make you bleed. Gifts that will make you die." He smiled and said, "Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas." He ran towards the window and smashed it with his sack. He climbed inside and said, "Hello there. I'm Santa Claus, and I'm here to kill you.